I've worked in schools for 30 years and it's been an absolute joy working with children, working with their parents and working with the staff we have. However, it's becoming harder to recommend teaching as a profession for our young people because of some of the challenges we have. The average teacher is reporting working over 50 hours a week. We also find it very hard to build in flexibility into teachers' work, which graduates have in other professions.
Young people are saying, but sure, the money's not good, the conditions are really poor, you're not treated properly, why would I go there?
With the current pay levels and the inflating costs that people are finding with just food and energy prices.
The cost of living crisis is impacting on everybody, especially for our lower paid members of staff who are effectively on the breadline.
You can earn more money working in supermarkets. It's a well-known phrase, but it's also extremely true. That's been proven time and time again.
We have a recruitment and retention crisis in education, which means we can't get the right people in front of children and young people.
Finding teachers to fill spaces, finding middle leaders to fill spaces, finding teaching assistants to fill roles is increasingly difficult.
There's not enough head teachers or people wanting to be head teachers because the pay isn't very good. But even more than that, the pressure on leaders is enormous, and it seems to be added to almost weekly. This change, that change, schools should be doing more of this.
Legislation, direction, focus keeps on changing, meaning that head teachers like myself have had to adapt and change and adapt and change.
I think school leaders don't particularly feel valued. Maybe there isn't an understanding of what school leaders do and the challenges that they're facing.
So we've got some real challenges that we need to go and address if we're going to get graduates into the teaching profession. And importantly, we've then got to retain them because many are leaving after 3 or more years.
You can't get the very basics right if you can't get the right people in front of them, and the skilled educators we have now are working so very, very hard without the resources that they need. So we want to solve recruitment and retention as our first campaign objective.